Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the West Babylon Public Library's Mindful Moments in May. My name is Kate Finnick, and I am a certified meditation teacher, as well as a certified Reiki master and a doctor of naturopathy. And I'm excited because for the month of May, each week we're going to be releasing a short video that will discuss a little bit about mindfulness and have a brief mindfulness practice that you are welcome to participate in, and in the hopes that mindfulness is a wonderful tool in general, a great resource that we all have that's free and available to us anywhere without needing any special tools, and has so many benefits for our well-being. And so, particularly in these unique times with everything that's going on, many people are seeing an increase in their stress levels and anxiety and worry. And mindfulness, more than ever, can be a great way to help bring down those levels and help us to reground ourselves, to be looking at and handling the challenges of the world today. So, for today, I wanted to just start with a very brief introduction into mindfulness and just some of the things, if it's new to people, they might have questions. Sometimes people say things like, well, I don't know how to do it. Um, as you're going to see through our practices, it's so simple. And, the most important thing to remember is that, you can't do it wrong. There's not a right and a wrong way. I often talk about in my classes, there's no such thing as a bad meditation, because it's each one, each practice will be different for you every single time. That there's no right or wrong way to sit. Some people choose to sit in a chair. Some people choose to sit on the floor or on a zaftan pillow. Some people choose to sit on their couch or lay on their couch. The only caution I do put out is if you do meditation or mindfulness practice laying down, very often it can be very easy to fall asleep. And, that being said, sometimes if the intent of the mindfulness practice is because you're having trouble sleeping and want to, then that's exactly the right posture. But if you're not looking to fall asleep, to be mindful of that, that you might want to then do one of the postures where you're sitting upright, and it might be easier. The other thing is that there's no right or wrong length of time. And that's another awesome thing about mindfulness. It can be as short as 2 or 3 minutes, and you're still going to see benefits to it. It brings down blood pressure. It can decrease anxiety. It can strengthen the immune system, because again, when we are not feeling overwhelmed through, adrenaline pumping through us because of fear and anxiety, that allows our immune system to be functioning more at its peak. So that's a great benefit right now. It helps us also have a clearer mind and make better choices. We can look at things more objectively. Sometimes it puts us on less of an emotional roller coaster. It helps us to be with our emotions, but not be overwhelmed by the emotions. So there's many benefits to it. There's a quote from Buddha that I absolutely love, and I think it kind of sums up for me the value that I have found within mindfulness. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. I find those words so helpful, especially right now. You know, um, Oftentimes I hear people saying, I can't believe, you know, 2 months ago when I was at, a party with all my friends, or I was, going out to my job and socializing with my coworkers, just so many different things. And it's, they'll say it with a mourning for the past. And while that is understandable, You don't want to stay stuck in that. You also don't want to be worrying about the future. We don't know. No one has that crystal ball. It'd be nice if we did, but we don't. So not, the future's going to unravel. It's going to come and happen no matter what. And so the more that we try to anticipate the problems that could happen or worry about what might happen, it's only, again, going to put stress on ourselves physically and mentally. And it may or may not even happen, whatever it is we're focusing on. So by learning to try to just stay in the present and taking each day, each step one at a time, it can be so helpful. And that is how Buddha goes on to say that the journey of mindfulness and meditation is discovering how to live this way. And that's exactly what I'd like you to take with you from today's video, that it is a journey and it's a practice. And whether you've been meditating for 40 years and lived as a monk and spent 10 hours a day in solitude and meditation, or whether it's just something you've heard about and you said, I'm going to give this a try and kind of see what it's all about, it's helpful. And it's not about that the person who's meditated for 40 years is the professional and the one who is just trying it for the first time is, the rookie, because each day you're practicing. And just like a muscle, the more that you do practice, if you do make it into something that's daily, that muscle will get stronger and be able to help you achieve the benefits faster and easier when you are feeling maybe stressed out or overloaded. But again, even if you practice once a week, it'll still help. But like I said, if you maybe start introducing it into your world right now, especially where, many of us have maybe more time than we might normally in our schedule, doing it a couple times a week or maybe even every day for small amounts of time, you may find yourself that it quickly becomes a very welcome habit that you bring into your daily life. Even, as life starts to return to where maybe we get busier and we're our schedules start filling up a little bit, it'll have become a habit by then and be bringing you all those benefits. So for today, let's just do a nice introductory kind of brief mindfulness practice to get everybody kind of familiar with what it's all about. So get comfortable, find a comfortable spot. And what I will do is, this is a tone bar, and I'm going to ring the bar, and you can let yourself just listen to the sound of the tone. And then I'll just guide us through a little breath work to help ground us. You can close your eyes if you want, or leave them open, whatever's more comfortable. Just let yourself find where your breath is. For some people, this may be their nose, or their chest, or their belly. But just notice where you feel your breath coming in and out, and let yourself follow it. You don't have to breathe in any special way. If it helps, as you breathe in, you can say in your head, in, and as you exhale, you can say out. letting yourself fall into the rhythm of your breath. You may notice a quieting or settling down your body. You may notice thoughts coming in and out. That's okay. Just notice them and then bring your attention back to your breath. Thinking of your breath as your anchor. As the thoughts come in, notice them and then return to your breath. Just allowing the quiet and the calm to fill you. Settling your mind and allowing your muscles to relax. Each in-breath taking in peace, and each out-breath releasing stress. As we come towards the end of this practice, and you continue to follow your breath, let yourself take in these words. All is well. Out of this situation, only good will come. Everything is working out for my highest good. I am well. I am safe. So I hope that you found that to be helpful. Know that you can do that practice at any point throughout the day and or the week. Have a wonderful day and be well.